This laptop is running AI completely offline. No internet, no cloud, no subscription, just local AI running on consumer hardware. And the best part, anyone with a normal laptop can do this. In this video, I will show you how to run an open source AI model locally on your computer using a tool called Ollama. We will start from scratch, download a model, run it, talk to it, and then completely remove it. I'll be using a MacBook, but the idea is same. So most of us use AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini. They actually run on remote servers somewhere else in the cloud. Basically, we are sending our questions to their computer and they are sending back the answers. But with local AI, everything happens right on our own machines. The model runs completely offline, your data never leaves your computer, and you stay 100% in control. Of course, there are some limitations, like we are limited by our hardware. If our computer doesn't have much RAM or a stronger GPU, we might notice slower response, or the big models not even load at all. Bigger models need more power, so it's all about finding one that fits your setup and still runs smoothly. So for this, we will be using the Ollama. Ollama is an open source tool. It makes running large language models locally extremely simple. You don't need a Docker knowledge, Python environment, or any other complicated setup. Now to download Ollama, just head over to Ollama website and then click on download. Select your OS and then press download, and it will download the software right in your PC. And what makes Ollama a great choice for us is that it supports a large variety of models for different functionalities like the Mistral 2, the DeepSeek R1, the Gemma 3, Llama and 3.1, or the Mistral. We can just head over to this page and search for a model which we like the Mistral model. Suppose like the Mistral model that we are going to use in our tutorial. Here's the 7 billion parameter model. Just click on the model which you like and then copy the command Ollama run and Mistral. This will be the command that we'll be using to run the Mistral model. This MacBook M4 has 16 GB of RAM. This Mistral 7 billion parameter model will be a really good choice to run on my PC. If we want to choose the other models like DeepSeek model, DeepSeek R1 models, and for the DeepSeek R1 model we have really great options like the 1.5 ranging up from 1.5 billion parameter model to going up to 671 billion parameter model. This 671 billion parameter model is clearly not meant for our normal PC or laptop, but are used by the servers with greater RAM and stronger GPUs. Now, there are two ways to run the Ollama. One is the GUI way and one is the CLI way. To run Ollama using the GUI, we use the Ollama app. Once the Ollama download has been finished, we have a new app on our system called the Ollama. And when we open the Ollama app, chatbot appears, and the UI is just similar to the ChatGPT, and it works the same as ChatGPT. When we send our input, it responds with an answer. And let's try with a hey. So we notice that when we send a hey command, it says downloading model. So previously, so this is the first time we have downloaded the Ollama, so it doesn't have a model locally on our system. So it first pulls up the model from the registry and clones it on our system. Then we can start using, once the download has been finished, then we can start using the models normally like we had uh, we work with ChatGPT. So let's wait for the model to stop downloading and then we can interact with it. We can see the model has been successfully downloaded and we can use the model. Now to prove it to you that it's running completely offline, let me just turn off my Wi-Fi and then send a prompt. So let me write something. Cloud computing and its importance. Now when I send it, it is giving me answers, but you can see that I'm not the my Wi-Fi is turned off and I'm not using any internet connection. It's all running locally on my system. And I can ask again anything like who was the first first president of the USA, George Washington, and it's great, it's working. Now for the CLI way to interact with Ollama, the first command we will need to enter is Ollama itself to check whether Ollama was installed or not. And then now when we hit the Ollama command, we can see the different commands that it says, like serve to start Ollama, create, and other things. Now whenever we want to use some models like like suppose when I need Mistral models, suppose I need Mistral models, okay, so I don't have any Mistral models right now in my PC. So what I would need to do is I would need to just here look, to run a model, I want to run this Mistral model. So what can I do is I can do Ollama run and then Mistral, and then I will specify the billion parameter. How much parameter model do you want? So it offers the 7 billion parameter model one, so I will use the 7 billion parameter model. And when I run this command, it downloads the model Mistral model from the registry and downloads it on our system, and now we can use it locally. So this may take some time for you guys. It may take like 5 minutes or so depending on your internet connection, and then you will be ready to use it. So my download was really quick. It really depends on your internet connection. Use may take some minutes, like up to 5 minutes or anything. It's a 4 GB file and it will take some time. Just wait for the completion of it and you will be ready to use the Mistral model. And it's since the download has been finished in my PC, let's try with some inputs. So we know that the Mistral model is now running on running on our PC locally. Let me just to prove it to you, let me just turn off the Wi-Fi again here, and now we can see that our model is running locally without any internet connection. Let's say you are done with your queries and you want to just step out of this chat. So how can you do it is you can using the buy command. Using the buy command you can get out of the chat. Now to know more about Ollama commands, we can use the Ollama keyword, Ollama, and now we can see there is a list models command. Now what it does is when we do Ollama list, it shows what are the models in our system currently. So we have Mistral and we have Gemma models. So now if we need to use, like suppose we need to switch from, previously we were using the Mistral model, now we want to use the Gemma model, suppose, then we can use the run a model. So Ollama run, and we can use the now the model name and how much parameter model it is. Now the 1 billion parameter model. Now here we enter into the chatbot. Now we can just say hi. Now another questions like list the top AI models right now on the basis of popularity. Now like the top AI companies, software, top tech giants, Google, Amazon. And this is the Gemma 3 model, and now we can we want to switch to Mistral again. Now we will use this Ollama. For example, Ollama, we will use Ollama list, and then if we need to use the Mistral model, we will use Ollama run Mistral 7B. So we are now using the Ollama Mistral model. So like, hey, list the top tech giants. you choose Apple, Alphabet, Amazon, and all. Now another command we will be using is the remove command. Now what does remove command means is, so we have two models right now, Mistral model and the Gemma model. For some reasons, my so let's say my disk doesn't have much more memory, so I want to remove this Gemma model to free up the space. So what can I do is, I can use Ollama RM, and then I will name the model Gemma 1 billion model. Okay, so when I enter, it says deleted. Now let's just confirm it. Ollama list. Now we can see we have only one models, the Mistral 7 billion parameter model, and there is no model as Gemma 3. This is all for today. See you in another video.